Hi everyone, yeah, just going to do another video. Also this is a closer up. I always feel like when I do the videos sort of sitting down like this, you can see my face more, I think, so I always do try to do videos like this. But yeah, what I want to talk about is I'm growing my hair out, so you can see my hair's getting a lot longer now. I always feel like my hair's longer than it is. With the fringe and everything, I thought, God, my hair's really long. But trust me, my hair's not that long, and I can kind of see why the trend for male hairstyles is a little bit at fault, because people are getting their haircuts when they don't need to get their haircuts. Even now, I can sort of understand why people do get their haircuts, because the hair's coming over the ears, and I can imagine it looks a bit sort of, you just want to get it all off. I can imagine, I'm not lying by saying it would be nice to get it all nice, like a nice short 2 back and sides or something, like a nice crew cut. I can imagine it, but I refuse to. I'm not going to. My hair's, I want to make the most of it. And like I said in the evolutionary video, you know, perhaps at some point, you know, all human beings, you know, will have no hair. It's interesting, but like I said, I despise the current male hairstyle trends. I despise that the mop top hairstyle, which I'm trying to get now, the sort of Beatles style look. Obviously, it's not 100% there. I need to be clean shaven to the skin. I'm almost there though. Kind of looks like it. But I'm sort of trying to get that mop top hairstyle, and I just sort of despise the male hair cutting industry. Whenever you go outside barbers, there's always the same hairstyle, and even on YouTube and stuff, if you go onto like YouTube pages where they do hair tutorials, it's all the same hairstyle. The hairstyle I'm trying to specifically get like a mid-length swishy hairstyle with a fringe, like the Beatles haircut. You don't see that anywhere. You never see that. It's almost like men are afraid to do that with their own hair. But when you have dark brown hair, you have almost black hair like I've got, and you get super short haircuts all the time, you're not making the most of the fact you've got nice dark hair. So a lot of these people who have these short haircuts, perhaps if they got quite fair hair, perhaps, I mean, like I said, whatever, or perhaps their hair is going grey or losing it, whatever. But if you've got nice dark hair, if you've got strong colour, especially if you've got sort of fairly pale skin, or even if you've got dark skin, doesn't matter, and you're also having short haircuts, I just feel like you're not making the most of it. Hair wasn't designed to be on anyone's head to be that short. I mean, look at women's hair. Women grow nice long hair, but men always have super short hair. It doesn't add up to me. And I feel that male hairstyle trends are at fault. I think they need to change. I think that there's something gone down the line, and I don't agree with it. I think, you know, look into the 70s, look into the Beatles. Why aren't you bringing these hairstyles back? Why is there a negligence in that? There was even a video on YouTube or something, Slick Hair TV or something, and there was a video I found of them doing this swishy hairstyle, and they actually made it private. They actually made it private. I think it was and I couldn't believe it. And it was just mid-length swishy hairstyle, and that was the only reason I even found their channel. And they actually made it private. I think it was just some celebrity they were doing the hair off, and then they had the nerve to do that same celebrity but with a short haircut. But they kept that video private when they had sort of mid-length swishy hair, and I think it's unbelievable. People don't want to acknowledge this hairstyle. The funny thing is, this hairstyle that I'm talking about, it isn't really a long hairstyle. It's like a mid-length hairstyle with a fringe, like the Beatles mop top haircut. That's not a long hairstyle. I'm not talking about long hair down to your shoulders. It's not actually a long hairstyle. It's a mid-length hairstyle, and it would probably require a scissor cut every 2 to 3 months, maybe, perhaps even less, perhaps every 1 to 2 months. A scissor cut maybe every 1 to 2 months. So that's the thing. It does require a haircut. I almost feel like people think that this hairstyle doesn't require a haircut. It does. The mid-length hairstyle requires maybe a haircut every 1 to 2 months, a scissor cut. So I'm bored. I'm trying to go against it. I'm growing my hair out. I'm only going to get a scissor cut. I was going to get an 8 back and sides and completely change my look. I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to get a scissor cut. I've decided. I'm just bored. I'm just bored of these trends. Guys with short haircuts. It's boring, man. And you're not making the most of the fact you've got dark hair. It's just so boring seeing. Like I said, each to their own. But oh my god, that's why. The funny thing is, I will be getting, I don't know, like I said, I refused to get an 8 back and sides. I was going to go to the Turkish and get an 8 back and sides, but I refused to. And I don't feel comfortable going to the Turkish and getting a scissor cut, because it wouldn't feel right saying, can I have a scissor cut? I'd rather have a woman cutting my hair doing that somewhere else. And also, I kind of feel a bit awkward like asking for the trendy haircut. Like, how do I go into a Turkish barber and say, well, excuse me, can you do a really fashionable low fade haircut? How do you really ask? I don't know how I'd ask for it. I almost feel awkward about going and saying, can you do like a, because it's like an art, isn't it? You have to blend it in, it's like a real art to do that. And I feel a bit awkward asking for it. But I don't know. But yeah, I just think it's strange. And I think something needs to change. Like I said, this is my opinion, but I think, you know, as a guy, I feel like no one else is saying this. No one else is acknowledging the fact that mopped up hairstyles and men's mid-length hairstyles have been thrown under the bus. They've been thrown out the window. No male has, and if they do, it's frowned upon. A male having a mid-length hairstyle with a fringe. Like I said, there's this guy, he does some magician stuff now, called like Ben Hanlon and stuff. At the moment he's got short hair, so about 9-10 years ago he's doing a show called Tricks 2013 to 2016. In that, I think he admits to using hair plugs, so don't go off him. But he's sort of what I'm looking at. He had like a mid-length sort of hairstyle with a fringe, and he looked incredible. I thought, wow. And imagine, you know, a guy would look really stand out if they had that Beatles haircut, but it's not acknowledged. And I think it's huge negligence to how that hairstyle's been thrown under the bus. People are getting haircuts, I remember in lockdown, when they didn't even need one. People are going to the barbers. Once again, I don't think it helps, you know, I'm not trying to be offensive or anything, but I don't think it helps with, like, you know, black people having tight curly hair and them probably getting short faded haircuts. They're the ones who do, you know, black people grow their hair out as an afro, isn't it? So, you know, for me as a white person, it's wavy hair. I've got wavy hair. It's not curly, it's certainly not straight like a Chinese person. I was like looking into my eyes. Obviously, I'm not Chinese. I'm a half Indian, but I feel like in that sense I almost look more Chinese than Indian because I've got the skin colour and stuff and the hair colour. Although I think my hair's actually, I don't know. Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, like I said, I just wanted to say about it. Like I said, I sort of despise the male hairstyle trends, but I can imagine the ease of it. The ease of just getting all your hair off and not thinking about forgetting it. But I think it's boring. Like I said, I will be growing my hair out for next month, and I'm gonna get a scissor cut because I want to grow my hair out longer. I'm tired of the trends. I'm fucking bored of it. You can shove your you can shove your trendy faded haircuts and your short back and sides out the window. I'm not doing that. And once again, I think I've told people I feel on top of the world going out with like a longer hairstyle. I feel like I'm above. I know I shouldn't say this, but I feel like I'm above every man going out with a longer hairstyle. I honestly do. I feel like every man nowadays has this hairstyle, and I feel like I'm above them. I feel like every man I can go out and I feel on top of the world. I feel I look different to you. 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 And I feel so fucking incredible going out now with this hairstyle, with a fringe and everything, sort of mid-length. I feel like I'm above everyone. I feel so fucking good, and I will not get this with a short haircut, any short haircut. I remember when I first got my 2 back and sides cut through the top. I remember when I did that. I was going to Primark and stuff, and I felt like everyone. I thought, oh god, this is awful. My hair's changed colour because you can see on my scalp more. It looks mousy brown almost, and I suppose it was a wishy long. I've got incredibly dark hair. My hair almost looked mousy brown. I was getting felt depressed. Thought, oh my god, not only has my hair changed really light, it looks like it's gone really light now. But I look like everyone, and I thought, oh, this is awful. So you can go shove your short back and sides out the window because that's boring hairstyle. And hair biologically wasn't designed to be like that. It wasn't designed to be like that. So the whole thing is just, yeah, it's unbelievable. But yeah, that's what I think of it. So yeah. Oh dear.